then you're the same age as Yejin, but you're not.
Good morning. Good morning, brothers and sisters. Good morning. Thank you. It's a beautiful autumn Sunday. Very blue sky. It's a beautiful Sunday. Thank you for joining. We have a special Sunday service today. So, before we start a regular service, we like to have a celebration for True Children's Day holiday. And can you show the holiday, please? Holiday banner. Thank you very much. Table, yes, offering table is beautiful, yes. Okay, no, not this one, the holiday. 65th, the True Children's Day, and, oh no, you don't have? Okay. Okay. So today, we will celebrate, we call our church, the Holy Church holiday, we call the True Children's Day. And many of you know why we celebrate True Children's Day. We have a Parents' Day, Children's Day, and all of things, Day of all things, and God's Day, Heavenly Parent Day. Because very beginning, yes, this one, thank you. Very beginning, we lost everything. God's dream is a one family. But very beginning, the Genesis story, we lost Heavenly Parent. They couldn't keep commitment, and they ate a fruit. So that is actually creating the issue of the family, starting family, and expand to the community, nation, and the world issue. That's a world issue right now. So that's why Father Moon, Mother Moon, they want to restore the family first. So therefore, today, they restore the family, children. So that's, we celebrate today 65th True Children's Day and the 37th Foundation Day for the unification of heaven and earth. So first, I'd like to invite our senior pastor, Pastor Naokimi, put the candle light on. Okay, everybody please stand up, then we can sing the holy song. We'd like to welcome the New Jersey band. Thank you. Please keep remain the standing. Okay. So now we would like to start our holiday pledge service. Okay, if you are coming the first time, this is kind of the family church organization, the kind of the tradition, the service, and we're going to basically, like I shared, the family, restore the family, restore the family is the most fundamental to restore the world peace. So that is why parents, children, husband and wife, and the siblings. These are, the love each other, respect each other is very important for our organization. So we're going to bow in front of the Father Moon, Mother Moon, Jesus, because they are actually taking the role of the parents. That's why to respect them as a children, we like to bow in front of them. Okay. And so everybody half bow, half standing bow. Heavenly Parent and true parents convey. Follow. And let's recite family pledge number 7, English. Our family, the honor of childhood, pledges through living for the sake of others to perfect a world based on the culture of heart, which is rooted in the original lineage by centering on true love. Now, I would like to invite our senior pastor, Pastor Naokimi, the holiday pledge prayer.
All right, please join me in prayer. Dear Heavenly Parent, our beloved true parents, good morning, and thank you for this wonderful new day, and for allowing us to gather together today to celebrate this precious holiday that our true parents have provided for us of our True Children's Day, 65th anniversary. Pray that on this day we can remember that you are our parent and that we are your children, and that every day we want to continue to strive to be better children of yours and become true sons and daughters who can bring you joy, that can really engage with you in the original way that you wanted, in love and respect and in joy. So we're truly grateful to have this time together as a community and to take a moment with this beautiful offering table to celebrate this precious day, and like to do so as a family, as a community here in New Jersey. And I offer this prayer as a representative of everyone here in my name, Naokimi Ushiroda of a Blessed Central Family. Amen and Aju.
Thank you, Pastor Naokimi. Happy True Children's Day. Okay. Let's greet each other to share that this happy day to each other. Happy True Children's Day.
Are we clearing the table or no?
No, yes. After cake cutting and the group photo. Yeah.
So we're gonna greet again while
No,
clearing
we
the
don't.
table?
We don't have to.
So what's gonna happen?
Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, please come back. Back to the seat. We are all God's children. We are all God's children. We have a one family. One family. Look at your neighbor, your next sitting, different culture background, or came from another countries, but we can sit each other. This is a God's dream. One family. We don't ask where you come from, what your religion. We don't need to ask that. We are all children of God. So now we like to celebrate our True Children's Day holiday by celebrating by cake cutting. Today we like to invite all children. Maybe everybody is the children of God, but young children, please come front. Let's have a cake cut together. Children, if you feel I'm a children of God, you can come also. All children, please come. This is your day. The God's waiting for all of you. Be born. Please come. Please come. Children. Oh, we have more children, all right? Today, children's festival. I'm sorry. I don't know how to handle this technology. Children, please come, all children. Our teenagers, children. Please come, teenagers. Teenagers, please come. 20s, CIG, HTG, your children. All single members, please come. All single, please come. Let's celebrate at a joyful day today with God. Yes. This is all your days, all our days. Jake. No, not Jake. Okay, are you ready? Sing a song. Happy True Children's Day. Let's sing a song. Happy Children's Day to you. Happy Children's Day to you. Happy Children's Day. Happy Children's Day to one more time. Happy Children's Day to you. Happy Children's Day to you. Happy Children's Day. Happy Children's Day to you. Woo! Congratulations. Let's blow the candle together. So come to the center. 2, 3. Okay. Thank you. So let's take a picture together, group picture. You can, maybe you can take a picture again. Yeah. Okay. Pastor Naokimi. Children, and mother. Mother. Thank you. Yes, let's take a group photo. Yeah, from the stage. Okay, thank you very much. This is actually, we closed our holiday service, then we continue to have our regular service. But I need your help to move this all the holiday offering to downstairs. So, yes. So, yeah. Okay, so before we change to our regular service, could you come here to take the holiday offering to downstairs? I need volunteers. Please come quickly. Oh, candle are off. Okay. Thank you. Okay, thank you very much. Waiting for our service, the service today, Sunday service. So I would like to invite the New Jersey band, and today's lead vocal, the Eva. Please welcome Eva.
Good morning. Good morning. How is everyone doing today? Happy Children's Day. So this morning, actually, I woke up with these words from True Parents in my mind. Koji, can you pull them up, please? It comes from a speech called Children of the Heavenly Father he gave in 1979. And I was like, I had a vague recollection of what it was, and then I was asking all the GPA members in my house, like, hey, do you guys know where this is coming from? Like, which Hundoke is this? We were searching, flipping through books, and finally we found it. And I really wanted to share this with you because I feel like the service today, and especially the musical offering today, is encapsulated by these words. And this is the kind of energy that we're trying to bring. So here's God's words from True Father. Would God want you to laugh and be happy before he made you happy? If you've had the experience of raising children, you know the answer well. Suppose a father and a mother quarrel with each other and are so unhappy, never laughing or smiling. They're in a terrible mood, but their children, innocent ones, would come to them smiling, laughing, and dancing about trying to make their parents laugh. Wouldn't they laugh? Even though you may want to stay in a bad mood and remain angry, when you look at your children who are trying to make you happy, your heart will burst into laughter. Next slide. Which is better, to have your children unhappy and try to soothe their hearts even when they're sad because they know you're burdened, or to have children want to make you happy? Wouldn't you like to have children to try to cheer you up? Our desire is to become that sort of children to God. So today for our music, we're going to sing really fun songs, and we're going to dance. And so I want to invite up my GPA, brothers and sisters, any young people, and I will teach you the dances. I'll show you what to do. And I hope everyone else in the audience and everybody can really partake in this spirit, because as we dance, as we do these movements, as we have fun and sing these songs in really camp style, we're sharing with God love and joy. And we're trying to cheer God up, make him happy. His children are dancing about, you know? That's the heart that I'm coming at this from. So I hope you can really take that in and try to emulate that heart yourself. So I'd like to ask everyone to stand up. We're going to be singing a song, Swing Low, Sweet Chariot. For this song, the dance is really easy. All right? All you got to do is at the chorus, I'm going to sing, swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. That's it. You just 2 steps and clap, and 2 steps the other way and clap. And I'll point which way to go first. I know in this pews there's not a lot of space. So if you just want to move in that direction but not move, that's totally fine. As long as you're really sharing that joyful spirit. Remember your time as a child, how much fun life is. And if any children want to come up and join us too, you're all here, we'd love to have you. So please just come to the front of the stage. Anybody, come into the aisle, make yourself some room, whatever it is. So we're going to start with Swing Low. Jordan, and what did I see? Coming for to carry me home. A band of angels coming after me, coming for to carry me. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. If you get there before I do, the beginning, I looked over Jordan, and what did I see? Coming for to carry me home. A band of angels coming after me, coming for to carry me. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. If you get there before I do, coming for to carry me home. Just tell my friends I'm a coming too, coming for to carry me. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. If I get there before you do, coming for to carry me home, I'll dig a hole and I'll pull you through, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. I'm sometimes up and sometimes down, coming for to carry me home. But still my soul feels heavenly bound, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me. Keep going, swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to one more time. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me. Coming for to carry me home. Coming for to carry me home. How much joy do you think God just felt in that moment? Do you think God was here dancing and laughing with us? I think so. All right, we got one more song. Our second song is going to be the Principal Youth March. So during the chorus of this song, we're going to lift high, the banner of truth on high. March forward, crossing the sea, woo, to the ends of the earth. All right, so these guys all know what they're doing. If anybody else knows what they're doing, come join. All right, ready to go. We are the youth, soldiers of the truth, called by God on high. Now is the time, the world, on say, long the dark night of sin Proud is my heart, bursting with my hope. Hope are the youth of God. See how we go, moving as one. A one, and two, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Five colors shine in the race. Every people, every race of man. We'll shake the heavens and earth with our victory song. So what do we do? One more time, so what do we do? Thank you, everybody. I hope you feel God's joy and God's spirit. You can all be seated. I'm so out of breath. But today actually is the last day that our GPA members are going to be with us, the GPA team. I know, we want them to stay too, but they got a workshop in Texas they got to get to. And so we'd like to invite them up, and they have one brother who wants to share a testimony with all of us about his experience here. And then they would all like to offer a song for all of you guys. So, are we ready? Let's welcome them up. All of our GPA. Where's our testimony giver? All right, please welcome up Christopher Solowski to give us his testimony.
Hello, everybody. My name is Christopher Solowski, and hello. I'm pretty nervous. This is probably like the first time I gave a testimony for this many people. But yeah, so this testimony is gonna be about my experience here in Jersey. To be honest, I had a lot of like bad expectations and conceptions about Jersey. I'm from New York, so but yeah, we were in GPA, we were getting the teams and everything, and I heard Jersey, and everybody looked at our team and went, good luck. I was like, oh shoot. But yeah, so I kind of had a hard time with that, and I really let that stick with me coming here. But however, when it was time for fundraising, my internal goal while fundraising was to center myself on God. So if I really want to center myself on God, then I would have to love everyone unconditionally, but also have no concepts about anything, because God doesn't have any concepts on his children, So he loves us so much and really believes that we all have the ability to really bring and help bring the kingdom of heaven on earth, right? So yeah, I went out there in the front lines with a full trust in God that he would work through me, and I really also try my best to be the ideal representative of God. At times it's really hard. Some people would curse me out, but got to keep on pushing. But first day of fundraising, Jersey, I think it was 3 weeks ago now. Yeah, we've been here for a while. But I was able to restore 1K, over 1K. Yeah, first day. Yeah. Thank you, Jersey. So that really completely changed my perspective on Jersey. I can and I can really see, Jersey people are really kind, and really loving, and they'll be willing to help a lot if it's for a good cause, Everybody would be questioning me what I'm doing and everything, but if you're straightforward and tell them. But they're really nice, yeah, that's what I realized. But being in this center life, it's not all about fundraising. It's about trying to connect with the members and trying to help invite more to come. So that was another struggle for me. Coming into Clifton, I saw like everything was so planned and organized, like everything was set up nicely. And no one actually knew we were GPA when we came in. So it was hard to help because everyone has been doing this for such a long time. They have to serve 200, 300 people, whether it's like for food or music. So I know they couldn't make any mistakes when that happened. So got to give them props because they've been doing this every Sunday. So let's clap it up for them. Yep. But then there came the witnessing part. So we were asked to, try to witness if we could while we were fundraising. And so I tried that every single day. And in the total of 3 weeks, I got a total like 20 people. I got their numbers and everything. They're like, yeah, I'm coming. But then I texted them on Saturday, the day before. They leave me undelivered, no bread. They didn't read it. They didn't send anything to me. We're pretty heartbroken. Until last day of fundraising, which was like this Friday or Thursday, I think, somewhere like that. It was the last day, and this day was a bad day. I was getting an average of like $30 every run, and I was trying my hardest. I was putting my heart out, trying to center myself on God. And I felt like really defeated. But I remembered what a second-year CIG said to me, and it was that God will trust you if you stay consistent. So I kept on pushing, and it was my last approach of that day. And I met a nice woman named Melda. She was supposed to come today, but sadly she couldn't since something came up. But she's really kind and open to our program and just really loved what we were doing and what we were about. So I felt like really inclined to be able to give a deeper explanation about what fundraising is really about, and how it's not just to help fund our missions, but it's also to really ultimately grow our relationship with God and true parents. So I really, really believe that she was really sent from God and that this wasn't just any coincidence. So since God shall bear fruit that ye shall yield, so basically we have to be open to grasp the experiences that God gives us throughout our life, and you have to be humble enough to receive them as a lesson. That's it.
Thank you, Chris. It's amazing how you can experience God in the strangest things, like fundraising, selling things, but you just have all these God experiences. It really shows me that, you can really feel God anywhere. All right, before the GPA offers their offering song, I actually wanted to dismiss Sunday school. Anybody, Sunday school kids who are still here, you guys can feel free to go to your classrooms. You guys are going to have really fun things today. And then after service, there's going to be a whole Children's Day celebration. So make sure you stay for that. So any Sunday school kids, you guys may go. And we'd like to welcome up all of GPA for their offering song.
CIG, can you come up?
Hello, everybody. My name is Kose. I'm captaining half of this team. We had a really good experience in Jersey. From Chris's testimony. But we take each day to fundraise, so we didn't really practice. But that's okay, because it's about the heart. You know what I'm saying? That's why we're singing "Heart of the Father." So please bear with us. But we just wanted to offer you something because we're very grateful for our time here. Shout out to Uncle William Archibald. Let us stay at his house. It's an amazing house. We'd like to offer this song for you guys. Also, it's a cappella. Oh, we got a piano. Say it.
All right. All right, thank you. Let's give another hand to GPA. Good morning, brothers and sisters. Happy Sunday. Gabby, what are you doing here? Gabby's from California. Okay, let's try that one more time. Good morning, brothers and sisters. Morning. Thank you for joining today. Yeah, today we have a special service because it's a holiday. Actually, this past Friday was the 65th anniversary of a holiday we called True Children's Day. And already there were some songs and brief messages shared. But I wanted to elaborate a little bit more on that topic today, on this special holiday. So the title of the message today is Being a Child of God. So let's start with reading a few words from Father Moon. After God created all things in heaven and on earth, he was to have welcomed Children's Day, centering on Adam and Eve. However, because the human ancestors fell, ever since the time of Adam, not even one person has entered this glorious state. The purpose of history has been to restore humankind in the original position where they were at the beginning. Children's Day is when we children, for the first time in history, abide in the state where we can participate in his glory. So, reading this passage, the main thing I got from this is that, Father Moon has disclosed, and in the songs you may have heard, but typically our understanding of God is that God is this almighty being that is immaculate, that is unchanging, that can't be affected by or meddled with by human actions. But actually, there's a quote in the Bible in the very beginning in Genesis where after humankind fell, it says that God grieved and wished that he hadn't created. So it shows that our actions can actually affect the feelings that God has. So this is one of the things that Father Moon uncovered, which was really revolutionary, to understand deeply that there is a personal relationship that we can have with the Almighty God, and that relationship is that of parent and child. So since that time of the fall of Adam and Eve, the main thing that happened was Adam and Eve chose to disobey God's guidance or commandment and go their own way and completely dismiss God. So throughout history, even though God is almighty, as a parent, God has been lonely. Lonely because the children that he created did not even acknowledge or respect him. And that's been the sad situation. And so Children's Day, this day that Father and Mother Moon had announced 65 years ago, was to celebrate for the first time in human history, really acknowledging God as a heavenly parent and really being in relationship with God as children of God. Okay? So that's why this day is very precious. And actually, he continues. Children's Day is the greatest among the holy days. It is greater than Parents' Day because it is the day for parents to recover their authority. Even as, how can I explain this one? It's kind of like parents really can't claim to be parents without their children, right? Like I can say I'm your parent, but let's say my child totally, disrespects me or doesn't even acknowledge me as their parent, could I still feel or be truly their parent? I mean, I am their parent, but I may not feel like I'm truly their parent, right? So, or at least I might feel I'm their parent, but they may not, how do I say, accept that I'm in a parental relationship with them, right? So that's why this day was, Father Moon is saying this day is the greatest among holy days, because this is a day when we can actually make God heavenly parent, a parental figure, by acknowledging that I am your child. Trying to think of examples from, let's see, children. I have children too, 2 of them. Actually, pets are easier. Let me explain, I have 2 cats, and, okay, fine, we'll go back to children. Let's continue with the Word of God. You especially need to commemorate this day starting within your own family environment. You need to make preparations so that your children naturally will eagerly await the coming of Children's Day, even counting the days off on their fingers and rejoicing when the day is near. So, Father and Mother Moon are encouraging us to celebrate this day. Now, it was this Friday. I actually didn't really do any celebration, so it's my bad too. But we did go out for dinner. We had some Korean sundubu. It was pretty good. But this day is meant to be like Christmas or Hanukkah, or where we really encourage our children to celebrate this day. I do remember this Holy Day offering table. One of the main holidays that we always had this for me growing up was on Children's Day. And one thing I looked forward to was right after we did the holiday service, we would be able to come up and pick up the fruits and the treats and the snacks. At my house, my mom wouldn't let me eat snacks so much, so we would be happy to get all these great snacks during the holidays. But kind of like that, we want to make Children's Day a day of something that the children are excited to come to. And that way, we can really honor this day. So, it's one thing to understand that we are children of God, but the next question is, how can we actually practice being children of God? Any thoughts on this question? It's one thing, the concept of being children of God, but how can we practice being children of God? Yes. Saying thank you. Okay, appreciation is definitely a good practice in all relationships, but also in relationships with God and with your parents. Anyone else? What do you think? Yeah.
It sounds obvious, but we really need a pure and strong, sincere desire to meet Him.
To meet God, a desire to meet Him. Like, I am excited to meet you, God. Okay. Yeah, it would be nice if children were excited to see me, right, when I come home. The pets are more excited. That's why I was referring to my cats. It's like they're more excited to see me than my children. German Shepherds, yeah, actually dogs are a lot better at showing affection. Cats actually ignore you. They're more like my children. They just like chill. You come home, they look at you, and then go back to sleep. But yeah, having this kind of attitude of being excited to see God, to being excited to communicate or to report to God, that would be really nice. It would really make God happy. Like today's performance, thank you, Eva. Let's give her another hand for leading the team. Yeah, I really feel she went out of her way to try to bring joy to God and to try to encourage us to also do the same. And imagine if your child made that kind of effort to make you smile. How happy you would be as a parent, right? Anyway, we'll go into more specific tips on how we can do this, but let's continue. In the Bible, it says, John chapter 1, verse 12, "But to all who did receive him, who believed in his name, he gave the right to become children of God." So according to the Bible, the first requirement to really be children of God is to receive God through Jesus and believe in Jesus. This is one of the main conditions for you to be children of God, is understand that the representative or the Son of God who gave his life for us, that we believe, receive. This is one important condition to be able to really be children of God. It's another verse. 1 John chapter 3, verse 10. "By this it is evident who are the children of God and who are the children of the devil. Whoever does not practice righteousness is not of God, nor is the one who does not love his brother." So, in order to really be children of God, it's not enough just to believe in Jesus or to receive God. We also need to be righteous and love your brother. It didn't say sister, it just said brother. Yeah, the Bible needs to be updated, right? But we need to be loving our siblings, our brothers, our sisters, and practice this love. This is really what allows us to be children of God. Now, of course, it's a balance, right? You need both faith and substance. But faith is your relationship with God, and then practice in loving others. But actually, our Father and Mother Moon actually elaborated a little bit more in detail to help us out here. So let's read. "How shall we live to become children of God, people whom God delights to call my son or my daughter?" That's one thing I appreciate about your parents. They include daughters as well. To become God's children. Yes. Our first responsibility is to resemble God. Resemble God. That's quite a high order, right? Resemble God. But actually, if we truly are God's children, then we should naturally be able to reflect God's nature. Does that make sense? Right? Actually, all of us have an original mind that strives towards being like God. Unfortunately, we also have this kind of evil or self-centered mind that actually pursues the opposite, which is kind of being more self-centered in nature. So there is this constant inner battle that we need to face. But originally, we all have this desire to be like God because we're God's children. Let's continue. We need to embody true love. The way to embody true love begins by living as a filial child, then a patriot, a saint, and finally a divine son or daughter of God. So here, I think, is the clue. How do we actually practice and be more like children of God? I want to hone in on one word, which is filial piety. Okay? Filial child. And we're going to go into this in detail. So one thing we can do is to practice being filial to our parents. Okay? Bruce agrees. So what are some examples of what you can do to practice filial piety to your parents? Anyone? Filial piety? Yes. Oh man, wouldn't that be amazing? If your children could actually see the environment and see, oh, looks like mama needs help, and then goes and washes the dishes before being asked. Oh, that would be like the kingdom of heaven, right? You'd be like, where did you come from, my child? There's a word in Spanish? Uh-huh. What parent? What's hunt and gather parent? Okay. Actually, one example, I did notice this yesterday. My daughter, actually, what happened was my wife was feeding the cats and she accidentally tripped and she, dropped like a bowl of cat food on the floor and she made like a yelp, right? She's like, oh, right, because she tripped. And then, of course, I was doing my work, so I'm kind of concerned. And then I did help clean up a little bit, right? And then, but she had to, take a shower because the cat food was all over her, so on and so forth. My daughter comes out. She's also about to go for like tutoring. And she decides to wipe down the place again with a spray to kind of take off the smell of the tuna. This is without being asked or told. My wife was in the shower and I was just working on my stuff. And afterwards, I told my wife, and she was really moved that without being asked, she would do something like that. But, you have to imagine the heart of a parent. If a child can do something like that without being told, how, out of concern for you, how warm your heart becomes, right? But that's an example of what it's like to really be filial to your parents. Any other example? I saw another hand. Yes.
It's not easy. It's not easy to keep the kids' mind centered on God.
Right.
Try to repeat every single day what we do, why we do things every day.
Mm.
I think my best example for them is to be more, keep it more filial piety to God.
To God.
To pray every day.
To pray every day.
With them.
Oh.
That's what we do.
Okay.
Every day.
Every day.
We are children. Everybody's child.
Right.
Everybody
Do you pray? When do you pray together?
pray in the evening.
In the evening.
Go sleep.
Oh, okay.
And now I'm kind of recovering, so I'm at home in the mornings. If you're there in the home, I pray with them in the morning.
Okay.
In the morning.
Wow. Okay. Great.
But it's not easy even that.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. I have 2 kids and 2 cats. So, yeah, doing prayer together to honor God or to attend God, that's also another great way to practice and model as a parent your attendance to God as well. So I think that's a great, if you can. It's not easy. Many times they may not want to, but it starts with you kind of modeling that behavior. Being a filial child is not so easy. It's not common. I think it's more traditional in the Eastern culture. I remember one tradition I like is in the Filipino culture. They have this thing where when you at first enter the home, the child is supposed to come and greet their parent by putting their hand onto their forehead like this. It's a simple gesture. But it's really like when I observed them doing that, I was like, wow, that's really, really nice. And there's this culture of respect towards their elders that I feel we kind of lose in the West sometimes. But that's the kind of culture I think that nourishes this filial piety towards parents. Okay, let's move on. So the first step is practice filial piety to parents. Now, I'm trying to think of an example. Your parents aren't always right. So how can you still respect and honor your parents even if you disagree with them? Hearing them out. Okay, so you can listen to your parents. Okay, examples are good. What do we have? Wow. Yeah, I would be too. Okay.
That comes out of a heart of, what's it, feel piety to your fear. In my case, that was not fear.
Okay.
I was not afraid of my mother.
Okay. So the fact that you didn't do out of anger was out of your respect to your mother. So you still respected her after she threw all your clothes on the floor? Oh, wow. You're a unique child. You're a special child. Yeah, this is an important question because many times we may not agree with our parents. But one thing I think that can help is even if you don't agree with what they're asking you to do, to acknowledge the love behind what they're asking you to do. Does that make sense? Like my mom, you know, she would tell me that I'm overweight, right? And then I would be like, you know, pretty frustrated. Well, you know. But if I can receive it as, oh, she's concerned of my health, then I can receive and acknowledge and say to her, thank you, Mom, for worrying about my health. Right? And then she would smile. Of course, I did lose weight recently. 20 pounds in 2 months. 20 pounds, 2 months. Thank you. It wasn't easy, guys. Reason why I wasn't smiling so much past 2 months is because I was on a calorie deficit every day, so I was hangry, okay? But yeah, when we do things, even if we don't agree with our parents, if we try to understand the heart, why they're asking you to do something, why they're nagging you, why they're telling you to do your homework, clean your room, and if you can try to take one step further into the love that's behind those requests, then we can acknowledge and appreciate the love behind it, okay? It's not easy, but I think that that's one good way to practice filial piety to your parents. A few more steps. Practice being a filial child to your spiritual parents or to Father Moon and Mother Moon as true parents. So how can you practice being a filial child to your spiritual parents or to true parents? Yes, Bruce? Gratitude. You know, gratitude is very powerful as a filial practice. Gratitude. Yeah. Can't remember the last time my kid said thank you. You know, my cat, when they're about to be fed, they like come too close to you and like purrs and they express gratitude for the food that you're giving them. But when we feed my children, they don't say thank you. You know, so I think gratitude, when we express gratitude, it's really it's a powerful practice of filial piety. Just the simple thank you, God, or thank you to your parents. You know, it's really, really a fundamental practice, okay? But one other thing I'd like to say about being a filial child to your spiritual parents or to true parents is to listen and to try to practice what they are guiding us to do. Does that make sense? Right? If they're telling you, oh, I think it'd be good for you to read scripture in the morning at 6 a.m. Like, right? Or they're asking, oh, please, what else do they guide us to do? Yeah, to pray and to honor God. All these things are, anyone who's a representative of God is really a practice for you to attend God directly. Those representatives are there to help guide you to be able to do that yourself, okay? But ultimately, the final step is being a filial child to God, your heavenly parent. And we already heard one example of how you can do that, but any other thoughts about how you can practice being a filial child to God? Any thoughts? Love your sister, yes. You can love your sister, not just your brothers. And your brothers, okay? Any thoughts? How can you practice being a filial child to God? Listen. Okay, how do you listen to God? Your prayer. Very good. You know, Mother Moon had really encouraged us to pray at our prayer hall. We established these prayer halls in our major churches, and it's called the Chonchimwon, the Garden of Heaven's Heart prayer hall. And one way to really practice being a filial child is to offer your prayer sincerely and listen to God's guidance, okay? You have to try it out and practice to see what resonates with your heart when you offer those prayers. You'd be surprised. God does answer your prayers. But you have to be practicing it in order for you to be able to receive the message. So I really want to encourage, if you haven't tried it yet, to really try praying at the prayer hall. Ask for guidance. And what happens if no answer comes? What do? You've prayed, and there's no answer. What do? Keep praying. No. In that case, I would recommend you can ask your pastor for guidance. Sometimes God works through your pastor. Do you believe that? If your pastor's confused, then there's no hope. No. Someone here, you had a thought? Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay, so her point is that her experience is that she didn't receive a response to her prayer until she believed that God would respond to her prayer. So it's important that we're not just doing it because my parent told me to pray here, right? Like to really believe that God will respond. And with that faith, there will be an answer. And sometimes the answer comes in many different ways. So as long as you're open to it and you're sincere, this is a great way to practice filial piety, okay? Okay, I want to wrap it up here to, we've been focusing on being a child of God, but I want to conclude with more, what is God's heart as a parent toward us, okay? Let's look at it from God's perspective. Let's read. After the fall, even though human beings betrayed him so many thousands of times, because God considered them his children, he did not hesitate to do any difficult work. A parent cannot abandon a child just because he is committing sins. Even if human beings were to abandon God, God cannot cut off this relationship and abandon people. So this is really an amazing passage. It's basically emphasizing that God will never, ever give up on you. No matter how bad you are, God will never give up on you. Okay? And as parents, I know it's difficult, but we need to cultivate that same kind of heart towards our own children. Even if they don't thank you for the food you provide, we still need to love our children. Do not abandon them. Continue to love, continue to invest, because that is how God has been investing in us. Right? So this is really a beautiful aspect of God's heart that's been uncovered over the years, and one thing I really appreciate Father and Mother Moon to help us understand. This part is more joyful. I like this last passage. You should form families that God will miss and yearn to return to after he has been away. You should raise families to which he can come freely as a parent visiting his children. This is what it means to live in service to God. So imagine, like, I think anyone who are grandparents here? Oh, about half the crowd. No, it was about a third. But yeah, it's kind of like your grandparents. Imagine God is a grandparent, right? It's like creating a home with your children where your grandparents can't wait but want to come and visit again. That's the kind of feeling we want to create in our home, where God as a parent misses you. Like, I want to be with this family. I want to hang out here. Really, that's the kind of community, that's the kind of families we want to work on creating. Again, it's not easy. I get it. But that's really, if you do it with the mind of inviting God there, then that would be such a precious thing we can offer to God. So I'd like you to take a moment to reflect in the next 5 minutes, either on your own or you can share with a neighbor. What's one thing you can do this week to practice filial piety? Okay, I'll give you 3 to 4 minutes. You may discuss. Okay, let's bring it back. All right. Thank you for sharing in discussion with each other. Yeah, I'd like to hear maybe from one or two people. Okay, we got Hyungwon already here. Why don't you share?
Clean my room. That's how I can do that.
All right, clean my room, Hyungwon. Thank you. Amazing. Anyone else? Clean my room. Yeah. You can see some people looking at each other. It's like, that was a great answer. Yes, all the way in the back. Maybe shout it out. Okay. Massage his wife. Okay. How is that filial piety? As a representative of her ancestors. Okay, it's a little bit of a stretch, but we'll accept that. Oh, he's going to massage his parents? Is that what you said? Oh, so let's give him a hand. He's going to offer a massage to his parents. Very good, very good. Okay. Anyway, joking aside, I mean, these small steps do make a difference. And, you know, I had a conversation yesterday, and I want to end with this. The purpose of learning these truths and these principles is so that we can practice them, right? So it's not just here to learn different theology for the sake of making our brains and heads bigger, right? It's learning these things so we can practice it in real life. But there's one more step to this. The reason why we practice these principles ultimately is so that we can grow our heart of connection with God. Okay, this is important. It's not even about being a good person. It doesn't end there. It's about through that action, you're actually becoming closer in your relationship and your resemblance and your heart with God. As children of God, that is what God is seeking. More than your good deeds, more than your knowledge, is a sincere heart relationship. So let's keep that in mind on this special day as Children's Day, that God is really our parent, our heavenly parent. Let us respect our parents. Let us honor our spiritual parents, our true parents, and ultimately, God, our heavenly parent. So with that, may God bless you this week, and we'll see you again next time. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you, Pastor Naokimi. So let's continue. I'd like to share our announcement. Announcement. Announcement? Announcement. Yeah. Yes, so first, very beginning, thank you for the bargain, Passaic County members. So, and they are actually preparing the Sunday lunch, especially yesterday, mothers, sisters, they are actually preparing the Korean food. So there, that you can enjoy the Korean food downstairs, enjoy kimchi today downstairs. So they are preparing. Thank you, all mothers and sisters. Okay. And so yesterday we had Okay, we had a wonderful ocean festival. Can you show the ocean? This is the ocean festival. Yesterday, beautiful sky and the ocean. Amazing, amazing festival. And Minobu-san, she's actually the coordinator of the Northeast region, the Ocean Tribe. And she was she was working very hard. And the Ocean Tribe team, thank you, Ocean Tribe team. And he got one point. He got a very good point. Why our father and mother moon focused the ocean? Yes, because one of the issue of the world hunger. Even now, many other countries they don't have a food enough. How we can solve the food to everyone? Like you said, Father Moon very beginning said, food is love, because they had experience. Children no food, suffering. That's why ocean is one of the solution that we can give everybody enough food. So that's why that's one of the purpose of Ocean Tribe. Thank you, Ocean Tribe. I just want to show you pictures quickly to next. Please stand. Yeah, this is a part of the Ocean Festival. Next. Yes, thank you very much. And we had a peacemaker seminar yesterday. And 24 people, including 7 guests, participate the seminar. And Shogo, he's actually working to helping the clean up, the Hackensack River clean up right now. So when you meet Shogo, please say thank you to Shogo. He's a representative of our community. Thank you, Shogo, and all the members. Okay, next. And today, after the Sunday service, we have a Children's Day Festival. They are preparing now, and we have many fun games together. And what are the pie eating contest. So if you are interested in the pair eating contest, so please join to the Children's Day Festival. Next. And today, the DC Capital Family Church, they are hot right now. We had a Holy Master class here. Now moved to the DC, and we have a national service at DC at 4:30 p.m. So everybody, our Reverend Dunkley, we want to recommend to all of us to join to this national service. And we are recommended to have a watch party, family together, friends together, to watch connecting to the national service live stream. You will receive the live stream link. So please enjoy national service at the Capital Family Church. Next. And November 9th, we have a peace building forum. Hosted by Family Fed and the Universal Peace Federation. Next. Okay, it's okay. You can close. And I have after the Sunday service, all African community members, Pastor wanna meet with you. Please go to the upstairs Magnolia room. We like to have a lunch with all African ethnic group together. And also, yes, one special announcement. Next week, very excited week. Next week, our second gen have a commitment ceremony in here. Please, Yasuhiro! Congratulations! Yes. So they are inviting the Sunday service, as you remember, Dr. Yon talk about Sunday service, or maybe that's a true parent talk about the Sunday service must be the celebration time and joyful time to God, God-centered. So they are inviting all of us to be joined to their celebration. So we can all feel the joy, and they can share their happiness to all of us. Thank you, Ozawa families and Yasuhiro-kun. and Megumi-san. That's a couple name. Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, I like to, so we'd like to invite to the New Jersey band.
All right. Also, just one more announcement for all the young adults out there. This Wednesday, we're going to have home base. So our young adult ministry, it's happening at KEA Family Church. And so you're all welcome to attend. It starts at 7 o'clock. We have a service, we have music, we have food. We're going to have a little potluck. So for all young adults, next Wednesday, home base. Coming Wednesday, the 6th. All right, so now we're going to do our offering song at this. Wait, can you guys move this out of the way? Yeah, so at this time, I would like to ask you all to stand up and offer your tithes. But also internally, let's offer our week. Let's thank God for everything we went through and think that you're offering together with your tithe everything that you've gone through, all of your energy, all of your work, all of your relationships, everything that's happened this week, just offer it up, share it up with God. And we're going to be singing All the Lands, so let's keep our youthful, joyful spirit. All right, let's close this out with Tongil, our very favorite.
Even our dreams are for unity.
Have a beautiful, wonderful Sunday. If you're here for the first time, please come up and greet our pastors. Otherwise, please have a wonderful day. Enjoy lunch. Enjoy the Children's Festival. Yes, we'd love to see you again. Thank you. Thank you.